I am all the time running errands for the world race. If I can offer any bit of advice to any future world racers out there, it's to just really clear your schedule and get everything done a week or two prior to leaving so that you can just really chill before leaving and not feel like a little stretched thin. But otherwise, I mean, it's all, you just, good luck. Currently I am headed to the travel clinic where I am sure I will get loaded with a cocktail of various vaccinations. So here I go to figure out what I need in order to live abroad for a year. Some serious history of vaccinations.
All these bug-borne illnesses do present themselves the same way. If you get a bite and anywhere from 2 to 12 days later you don't feel good, you got body aches, fever, chills, you feel like you're getting the flu, you go right away to a doctor.
Mumps, rubella, polio, rabies, Japanese encephalitis. I've got quite the history of vaccinations and now an incredibly lengthy amount of bedtime reading materials. This Japanese encephalitis vaccination here will cost up to $800 by the time the entire series is done, so I'm just going to make sure that I have my insect repellent game strong.
Pill every other day, keep it refrigerated at all times.
Great news, everyone. I am leaving the travel clinic right now and my entire experience was sharp-free. The only vaccination I needed to renew comes in an oral option and it was cheaper, so win-win for everyone involved. Furthermore, I got a little case for my international certification of vaccination, so thanks to my Loyola friends for really hooking me up there. So great! Yay! Well, nothing new. I'm back at REI because I basically live here. I got an air porter for my pack and I got a rain pouch poncho. I'm not very skilled at knowing what everything's called, but I got that for my backpack as well, and a repair kit for my sleeping pad. So I'm in a good place, and I feel like actually I'm mostly done with all of my packing list materials. Also, I got to talk with a really nice guy, Jim, who helped me out, and he has fitted people for the world race in the past, so he's familiar with that, and we had some really meaningful conversation about serving and traveling around the world, and he's hiked Kilimanjaro like 20 years ago, and he was telling me about that, so it's really awesome to just kind of connect with people through this experience in preparing, like that I would have a conversation with these people from REI because of the world race. Like, how cool that God orchestrates those connections and relationships in the most unique ways possible. I love that. I've been on this marathon of doctor's appointments because I'm not going to be at the dentist or the family physician or any other doctor for an entire year. Today I went to the dentist and then I had to go get a physical after that, and I was just reminded of the way that God can just bless us in even the smallest of ways. Not only did she give me a prescription, a year's worth in samples, so I didn't have to pay for it and figure out how to ship it in 3-month installments. She also gave me a discount on the actual visit. And great news, she didn't charge me for my urine sample, so I got to pee in a cup for free. Just all the blessings. It should be noted that I'm here back at REI because REI is the official sponsor of my preparation for the world race. Switching out my pack for a larger size because I gotta get a whole year's worth in. Thank you to my new friend Kevin from this REI here at Oakbrook Terrace. And I would just like to point out the fact that not only did I get my pack and it's all fit and ready to go, but Kevin has been to Uganda, so we bonded over that. REI, where magic happens. I just want to acknowledge what just came in the mail, and that is my passport with some extra pages added in. Hey! Extra pages, extra travel. Let's do this. Hey everyone. we're getting ready to leave for the world race. So among those errands is getting a haircut. This is Mrs. Kearney.
Hi.
She's been cutting my hair since I was 11, I think. So I owe all of my hair to Mrs. Kearney. Thanks for all of that, Mrs. Kearney. How's it looking back there?
Long? Too long to find it.
Looking fresh and cut. With the long hair, you gotta get all the angles. I have a freshly cut hair, thanks to Mrs. Kearney. Merry Christmas. Oh hey, here we are, just coming back to the old REI like every other day. I'm just leaving REI again, because when am I not leaving REI? I literally brought all of the stuff that I believe I'm taking with me to REI, and Ron, shout out to Ron, helped me get everything in there and fit me in my pack with all of the weight. It's 35 pounds. I'm just so pleased and relieved and grateful for Ron, because I think I was having heart palpitations just before this because I was just feeling a little overwhelmed by my packing. But like, come on, Ron, my man, my hero, Ron, that guy, so great. Woo! But now I'm going to unpack to reassess what I have, make sure that I really want to have all of that inventory and pack for the final time. You know, I'm just at REI again. I just left REI. It's one day later than my last trip, and I was able to interact with Ron again, my favy, and it turns out he's familiar with the World Race, and people from his church had done it, and it's actually been like really great to be able to talk with different people at REI who are familiar with the World Race and just share stories and have them be invested in the experience as well. Like, so cool. Gotta be prepared. I'm a walking pharmacy. A pretty color. If you would like to see what $1,400 looks like, it looks kind of like this. If I can offer any advice, get some coupons, because we at least got it down to $350 total. And some malaria meds. It's expensive stuff. One's health is priceless, right? Hello. You may recognize a pattern in the fact that every time I'm pretty much addressing you, I am in the car. And that's true. That is an accurate pattern, because I am always going somewhere or coming from somewhere, doing some sort of errand. Here I am in a world of chaos. So I'm currently in my mom's closet. One, because I'm usually stealing some of her clothes, and two, she's home right now, so I don't want to be speaking about her while she's right there. Although I want to say great things. But I just wanted to dedicate this episode to my mom, because even though I recorded all of my running of errands, there are hours that my mom put into running from one place to another, or calling insurance companies, or calling doctors, or helping me set up appointments, or doing all sorts of things to contribute to my preparation. I am my mom's only family, and she and I have been just the two of us for a really long time, and I think it's such a blessing to, though she is feeling, I think, tremendously sad that I'll be leaving, to have a mom who is so supportive and recognizes what it means to follow through with a call from the Lord to serve. And so it's really selfless of her to be so supportive of the fact that I'm about to leave home and her for an entire year. And really, my mom is the one who first got me connected with international travel by sending me with an organization called People to People to spend 3 weeks in Australia when I was a teenager. And I was like, no way, Mom, I'm not leaving. And then she forced me to go. So now she probably regrets that a bit. But that seemed to have served as a catalyst for my desire to travel and serve and be exposed to different cultures and how that can make an impact on me. She's played a tremendous role in my life and setting up the foundation for a lot of the passions that I have developed. And so I I'm overwhelmingly blessed by my mom and her support and her love, and I'm going to miss her very much while I'm gone. But I will carry her in my heart, and I love you, Mom, and I'm so, so grateful for all of your love and support in running the errands in the past couple of months and throughout my life. I love you, Mom.